it up, I'll just kind of plow ahead here. So one of the questions we asked was, the task force broadband bandwidth goal, which is a 20 megabit downstream and 10 megabit upstream by 2015, will position Minnesota as a global leader in broadband availability. Those of you who were with Jim Ballard last night may have changed your vote on this, but at the time, three people, 5.4% strongly disagreed. 18.9% disagreed, 40% agreed that this goal positioned us as a global leader, and 27% strongly agreed. A second question we asked was an exclusive reliance on market development efforts to increase broadband subscription rates is sufficient to spur deployment that meets that goal. 19% strongly disagreed, 47% disagreed, 13% agreed, and 8% strongly agreed. Next question. Affordability is a critical component of ubiquity. If customers cannot afford broadband service, it cannot be considered ubiquitous. 51% strongly agreed with this, and 35% agreed, so it was a very strong consensus around that question. We asked about government's role, which is a key question addressed in the report. Government's role in broadband deployment and service delivery should be minimal. 32% disagreed with that statement, 24% strongly disagreed. Our next question that we pulled out of the results, and I would just comment that you should have all received a complete copy of this in your packet, in your materials. The recommendations of the task force, if implemented, position Minnesota for global competitiveness in broadband services and utilization. 28% agreed, 8% strongly agreed, 22% disagreed. And finally, the ones that we pulled out to highlight here in the introduction. The work of the task force should continue in an ongoing state broadband advisory committee. You'll recall that's a key recommendation. And overwhelmingly, people agreed with that. 43% agreed, and almost 20% strongly agreed. So with that, to give our panel members a little bit of sense of what the audience thinks about the work